Hey guys, Muffin Game back today, bringing you a video, and today we'll be covering the Covert Operations Blueprint bundle that did come back in store for me just recently. I believe this is a Season 1 or 2 bundle. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. But what this comes with, you can see here on screen, available for 1,800 card points in store, which I believe it's actually cheaper than what it was originally. I'd have to go back and look at Card Tracker. But you can see you get a nice looking SAS Sinister skin for Charlie. You also get the Dying Light Assault Rifle Blueprint, if anybody remembers that from way back when it was ground loot. It's a really nice looking Kilo 141. You get the Stealth Action Shotgun. You get the Spin Cycle Finishing Move. The Operator Equip for Calm As You Like. You also get the Silent Night Calling card and an emblem here for this bundle. All available for 800 call points. So we go ahead and back out. Take a look at the final design here for the Kilo 141 or the HK433. Let's go ahead and we're going to cover both of these blueprints here in this video and jump into the gameplay and see how they handle in game. And we'll also compare it to the base build. So if I go ahead and strip this thing down to the base variant of the Kilo utilizing the Dying Light blueprint bundle, what we'll go ahead and do here is we'll build this thing up from scratch. So first off, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want the Singard Arms 19.8-inch Prowler barrel. This is going to give us the damage at range, bullet velocity, and the recoil control. The cons are the ADS speed and the movement speed. And then you can see how that impacts the stats. Also, if you're using this in Warzone, the bullet velocity increase will definitely help out with the Warzone gameplay. So we'll go ahead and select that. For the optic, we're going to go ahead and want the 4x slip sight. This is going to give us the dual toggle magnification for the EOTech for the 1x, and as well as the 4x flip to magnify. So we have the ability to toggle that. The cons are going to be the ADS speed for this, so we'll select that. For the stock option, we're going to want that Singard Arms Sniper Pro. So it's basically the base variant of the stock, just with the butt stock extended and the cheek rest raised up. That'll give us the aiming stability, and the aim walking movement speed will be a con for this, so we'll select that. And then we'll go ahead and skip the perk. For the rear grip, we're going to want the granulated grip tape, which is going to allow for aiming stability, aim walking steadiness. The cons are the aim walking movement speed, so we'll select that. And then the final attachment here for this blueprint will be the underbarrel attachment, which is going to go ahead and be the Ranger foregrip. So this will help out with the recoil control, the aiming stability. The cons are the aim walking movement speed and the aim down sight speed. So we'll go ahead and select that for the blueprint. Again, you can see base versus the Dying Light. You're really just getting a slightly darker variant of the grip itself. Nothing major there. But that is our Dying Light blueprint for the HK433 or the Kilo 141. And you can see here on the left-hand side of the EOTech, there you see Corvus Custom. And then you see some different engravings here. We have XRK. On the left-hand side, we have FSS on the left-hand side of the magwell. We have the ambidextrous gold select fires trigger, as well as the magazine release. And then we have a little bit of gold where the grip itself is clipped onto the Picatinis, as well as any of the bolts there you can see on the back of the buttstock adjustments, things like that. Iron sights have that gold tint to it. So pretty interesting looking bundle. We have the charging handle on the front top left there as well. Good looking blunt bundle here for the Kilo 141 or the HK433. Let's go ahead and look at the Origin 12 now. So the stealth action, this is the Origin 12. And again, a really nice looking blueprint for this. Just a nice clean black finish for this weapon. So let's go ahead now and we'll strip it down, and you can see the base variant. For the muzzle, we're going to go ahead and do the lightweight suppressor. For the sound suppression and the damage at range is going to be the con there. So we'll go ahead and select that. The barrel, we're going to want the Forge Tech Precision, which is going to give us the damage at range as well as a tighter pellet spread. And again, you can see that's versus all these other options here. The best one you want is going to be the Impaler for the longest, but this is actually a really good option for the Forge Tech Precision. Damage at range, tighter pellet spread. Cons are going to be the ADS speed, so we'll select that. Skip out on the laser and the optic. We're going to want for the stock option the Forge Tech Dart. So this is going to give us the ADS speed increase, as well as a con here is the aiming stability. So we'll go ahead and select that option. Skip out on the perk, and then we're going to want the stippled grip tape. Again, this is going to be for ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, with the con being the aiming stability. And then for the ammunition, we're going to go ahead and want to upgrade our 8-round magazine to the 12-round magazine. And the pros here are going to be the magazine ammo capacity is increasing by 4. as well as the cons or the ADS speed and the movement speed. And again, you can see the base versus some of these other blueprint options here. So we'll go ahead and select that. And that is our really nice looking Origin 12 shotgun here. So we'll select that. Now, how do these blueprints look compared to the base variants of the weapons with the same attachments on them? We'll go ahead and compare them here. I have the blueprints here in the H&K 433 class, and then the same weapons, just utilizing the base versions of the weapons with the same attachments. So here's our blueprints, and then if we swap down, here's the base variants with the same attachments. So you can see the differences here. Really, with the Kilo, there's no major differences, just slight slight color changes to the weapon itself. Other than that, there's nothing major. There's just slight camo changes, but there are pretty good changes to the Origin 12 itself. You can see those changes if we go ahead and look at it. The handguard is going to be different. Everything about the weapon, the pistol stabilizer brace there is going to be different as well. So I'll go ahead and we'll look at this. So you can see here we have a completely new handguard with all railed. We also have a new magazine. The buttstock is different. Instead of being the brace that's going to hook onto your arm, you can see there essentially that would hook onto your arm for increased control. We'll have a standard one for the blueprint that we're covering here today, as well as we have the changes to the desk cover of the weapon itself. I think it still has the top rail on the weapon. The magazine also different. Really good looking blueprint. Nice clean black finish. And if we look at the base variant, like I said, I believe that also has the rail, but you can see the major differences here with the desk cover. That just the overall bottom and lower receiver are all completely different from the blueprint itself. So that's our bundle. Give me a really good idea to make a Kilo 141 that I'm going to probably be trying on Warzone here. You can see this build utilizing the Ranger foregrip instead of the Commando. And we're going to put a tac laser on there instead of the 60-round magazine, just so we don't move so slow. And I think this is kind of very similar to what I used to use way back when at the beginning of the game. However, I had some other builds with the Commando foregrip that I can also try. However, I want to make sure I have the best recoil control, since they did kind of make some nerfs to that heavily when the Cold War integration started. So that's our Kilo 141 and our stealth action shotgun for the Origin 12. Let's go ahead now and we'll go ahead and just look at the camouflage really quick. You can see standard camo, nothing special on the Kilo or any of the other the Origin 12. So we'll jump into the gameplay here. Let me know what you guys think of this bundle. Again, available in store for such a cheap price. I believe it's only the 1,800 COD points, and you get all this for the Covert Operations bundle, as well as that really cool Charlie skin. So I want to just back out once more quickly here and look at the Charlie skin for the operator. If we go ahead and look at our operator for Charlie again, this is a really nice SAS skin for her, and it definitely is reminiscent of the old school SAS outfits. And you can see how it looks with those attachments there on the weapons, just the blueprints in general. Very SAS. She's got the plate carrier, got the radio on the back left-hand side. You got the British Union Jack there on the shoulder. Just a really nice SAS skin for Charlie. Pretty plain, nothing too special about it, but again, it looks really good. So let me know what you guys think of that bundle here as we jump back into the gameplay here, utilizing this on the map Crash. Just trying to show off the Kilo 141. We're going to be toggling around with the 4x flip, as well as utilizing the shotgun there. Definitely a lot of fun to take out the Kilo again. I haven't really used this too much in a long time. I used to use this a lot back when the Growl and M4 meta was going on, especially in Warzone. And then once everyone caught on that it was such a good weapon, really because the other top-tier OP weapons got nerfed, everyone started using the Kilo. I really migrated away from it. I haven't used it much at all since then. But I always maintain that this was probably one of the best assault rifles in the game, if not the best, minus the OP ones, which eventually got nerfed. And this weapon got nerfed, rightfully so. It's still pretty good, but at range it definitely takes many more bullets to kill. But the good thing is it doesn't have much recoil. To be honest, a slower rate of fire allows you to manage that recoil and still keep shots on target. So a very good mid-tier weapon, I would say. Not top tier anymore, but you definitely can have very good effective games with this. Very accurate shots for sure. So let me know again what you guys think of this down below. This is the Covert Operations bundle that just came back up in my store, so it's good to see some of these old bundles. I'm going to leave you guys with the gameplay just so you guys can see how the blueprints function in game. Also pay attention to the aimbot bots that are available in custom lobbies. It seems like you just jump in and get some gameplay, and I play with it in realism, so unfortunately the bots themselves, like for some reason, they just lock onto your head a lot of times and one-shot headshot you. It can be a little frustrating when you're just trying to experiment with these blueprint weapons. But let me know what you guys think down below. I'm really excited to see what they do in Modern Warfare 2 with the blueprints. Hopefully much more overhauls to the cosmetics of the weapon to make it look a lot different. I think the Kilo 141 here, or the H&K 4033, would have been a really good option to cosmetically change this to the ACR, even though they look already very similar. But a simple cosmetic overhaul would have made this, you could have made an ACR out of this. It would have been really neat to see that implemented in the game for the Advanced Combat Rifle. So let me know down below what you guys think. This is Buckner Gaming with the Covert Operations bundle, available in the shop for 1,800 COD points. Until next time, this is Buckner Gaming, out.
Enemy near Main Street.